The world's original slap competition league, SlapFIGHT Championship, returns with our 39th event. A new crop of slappers will test themselves tonight at the barrel versus some of your favorites. Contracts are on the line. Which new faces will be rewarded with an opportunity to join the SlapFIGHT family? How many veterans will be asked to return in 2025? These questions and more will be answered tonight during the most rootinest, tootinest slap event in history, SlapFIGHT 39, Young Guns.
All right, I am here with another newcomer, Senpai Spanke, and you, I guess, were following us for a little while. And I mean, how'd you get this match?
Yeah, I've been following SlapFIGHT for over a year now.
You comment on the social media?
Yeah, I watch all the YouTubes. I watch everything. I comment on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. After every event, I've been trying to get a fight, and finally it happened. I got my foot in the door, and one of the guys I'm competing against tonight is somebody I called out.
Oh, so you specifically called him out, and that's who you got matched up with?
Yeah.
Right on, right on. So do you have some background in combat sports?
Yeah, I have 29 amateur cage fights.
No kidding.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago, quite some time ago, but yeah, we're here to do slap now.
That's right. So you did that. That was your time was over for that, but now you're wanting to step into slap fighting.
Yep.
Get your foot in the door. You're hoping to get signed on, get a W tomorrow. Is that the plan?
Yep.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Fulton, Missouri native and Team Biscuit protege, Smiley, had a bit of a rough start at the barrel, dropping losses to Mallet and Black Larry. He bounced back with a big win over the Extinguisher at Sub-Zero and hopes to continue his winning ways tonight at Young Guns.
Your first contest at SlapFIGHT 39 Young Guns is a lightweight matchup scheduled for 7 rounds. Introducing first, he weighed in at 160 pounds. From Lapeer, Michigan, Senpai Spanke. And introducing his opponent, from Avaz, Missouri, representing Team Biscuit, weighing in at 141 pounds, Smiley. Your official for this contest, Dallin Gatlin. Watch out for that cord.
And here we are. It's JT Tilley along with Mark the Hammer Coleman. And Mark, I just can't get any more excited than already for this fight. Senpai Spanke was calling out Smiley on the internet. We had a last-minute mix-up on the card, and it just worked out so that these two guys who've got a little bit of a vendetta have been able to face each other on a moment's notice tonight. And I know you've been looking at these guys and talking to them, Mark. Who do you pick?
I got to see both these guys take practice slaps just a little while ago backstage, and it's going to be interesting, but I'm going with my boy Smiley.
Smiley, all right. As always, our lead official, Dallin Getling. Sometimes he's a host, but he's always here. He's part of the Pro League Network family. Tonight, our show hosted by the Space Cowboy, Jason Jones, and Dallin Getling as our lead official. This is a 7-round fight, Mark. 7 rounds, or to the finish. And it looks like Senpai Spanke is going to have the first slap here. He's won the coin toss. And he's going to go ahead and keep the glasses on. He's going to coax Smiley just a little bit closer to the barrel.
Ooh. Good stance on defense by Smiley. Big first slap.
Big slap. Now, ooh. Smiley's really pushing it here. Whoa, and a right cross. Holy smokes. Okay, our lead official, Dallin Getling's going to go ahead and accept that. To me, it looked like a slug, but Smiley looks okay. Smiley training in Fulton, Missouri with Biscuit. Biscuit is a veteran slapper here at SlapFIGHT Championship, and you can definitely see the improvement in Smiley since he first made his debut, Mark.
Everybody tucking their chin nowadays. Smiley.
There's your windup.
Bam.
Oh, and he almost completely misses, just fingertips to the chin.
He looked good backstage. Smiley looked great. He'll get that lined up.
Okay, we've got a penalty here. We're going to have a warning for stepping. So Smiley has one warning for stepping. If he steps again during this contest, he will lose a turn. In the corner of Senpai Spanke, legendary slapper Frank the Tank. And in the corner of Smiley, his teammate, Firecracker. Mark Spanke's got 29 amateur MMA fights under his belt. That's what he told me.
Well, let's see if that helps him out. But did he win them?
I didn't ask. I didn't ask. It was his last fight was in 2014, and for the last several years he's been just working on his slapping. And this is his second slap here ever.
Bam.
Okay, now these don't sound like slaps. These sound like clubs, but okay, we're gonna have a stepping warning. This is
but not a club.
Yeah, this is a shock here. It really did sound like a club, but Dallin Getling is watching. He's going to give a quick explanation here and make sure that Spanke's not leading with the heel bone of his hand. We are in an undisclosed location, SlapFIGHT Championship, 39 young guns. This is a fun little card. We've got a lot of newcomers looking to earn a contract with the promotion, and we've got some veterans here that are looking to put a win together for themselves. Oh, now that was a good slap. Fantastic. Good technique. And right now, it's anybody's match, Mark.
And both chins look very solid. Who fouls? Can't foul. Close call here.
Yeah, it's a tough situation here for Senpai Spanke. He's been warned unofficially about clubbing, told not to lead with the heel of his hand. And he's got one official warning for stepping. So he's going to need to put this together. And I know he's done the homework.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, it was definitely a slap.
That looks solid.
Yeah, it's an interesting... oh, no. All right, we're going to have a penalty here. We've got a penalty, and that means that Senpai Spanke is going to lose a turn, and that's a tough situation here.
Senpai knows he's watched every slap fight there is to watch. I didn't think he was going to foul tonight. That's going to be costly.
Yeah, Senpai Spanke will now sacrifice his fourth round slap. And what that means is now Smiley's going to have his third round and his fourth round in a row. And that's a huge advantage here if he can connect. In the background, you can see Classic, Lizard, FAFO. A lot of slappers out specifically to watch this match. In fact, I don't think anyone's in the backstage area.
1,
and here we go.
2, 3.
Solid.
Oh, that was a great slap. And in the end there, Senpai, just at the very last second, he ducked his head and made that just a little bit less of a fun slap for him. But he's got 60 seconds here to clear his cobwebs and step back to the barrel, and he's going to probably use his experience here and take all 60 of these seconds. No visible signs of wear on Smiley. Can't really get a good look here at Senpai Spanke. But it looks like we very, very well may see him step back to the barrel. Okay, and here he is. Spanke's been contacting SlapFIGHT Championship for the better part of a year now, looking for an opportunity, and he jumped at this opportunity tonight. Oh, that was a close one. That might have been a flinch.
Missed on that a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe because of the flinch.
Lead official Dallin Getling, somewhat of a TV dad here. He's just going to give him a stern talking to, Mark, and he's not going to call a penalty here. But we're stepping into the fifth round, And now Senpai Spanke's going to get another slap. And one thing I'm noticing in this particular match is that Smiley is really, really anticipating these slaps. He's nervous,
Yes.
he's shaking, he can't stay still. If I were a judge, that would factor into me.
Yes, he's moving around tonight.
The problem here is that
He's got a totally different stance. His chin's tucked different. So it's
yeah, it's a big
something's up.
difference. But the problem here is that Spanke has lost a turn, and so something very dramatic is going to have to happen in order for him to be able to pull off a win here.
Probably needs a knockout.
Spunky guy, man, he's got some good technique. Hopefully we'll see him again.
1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Solid.
that was a good slap. Wow.
He said 4 solid slaps, but 1 short.
Spanke took this fight on 2 days' notice. This fight originally was booked as the Extinguisher versus Smiley. They were going to face off tonight, and the Extinguisher is no longer on the card. And so now we've got Senpai Spanke. And so far, so good with this kid.
2, 3.
Yeah, that's a good shot, and he eats it. Got a nice chin. He does know the game. Showing his inexperience just a little bit here. You can't see him on camera, but he's walking around over there feeling and rubbing on his face and showing that hurt. And you don't want to show that to the judges, Mark. Definitely want to go ahead and take those with a straight face.
Fake it.
Frank the Tank encouraging Senpai Spanke to take all 60 seconds.
I don't like that, personally.
All right, Smiley looks a little frightened here.
1, 2, 3.
All right, I'll tell you what, that looked like a punch, but I'm not so sure that wasn't because there was a flinch. Yeah, there it is. It's going to be a flinching warning. It looked like a punch, but I think a lot of that was due to Smiley just anticipating the slaps, Mark. Now, at this point, Smiley has probably done enough to win the judge's decision, but it wouldn't take much more than a knockdown for Senpai Spanke to steal the fight in my estimation. But right now, with him losing that turn, I would say Smiley does have the edge here, but he's just showing so much fear of the slap that it might factor. Gonna fix his quaff here, and look at his extension there. He's definitely been working on his technique. Okay, another great slap.
Walking back.
He's making a dent in his opponent here, but his opponent's got a great chin.
Definitely needs a knockdown here, at least, to be in this fight, man.
Yeah, I would say you're right. I think this is all we need here is for Smiley to make it to the end of the match, and most likely this is going to be his fight. Not his best performance, but sometimes it's just about getting the dub. And for Smiley, this would give him 2 in a row. That'd be a win streak, and he can build from there. But there's a little bit more here. There's one more slap from Senpai Spanke, and he's going to put everything he's got here because he's got to know he's down on the scorecards. And look at the determination on his little face. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and he's really put together some good slaps here, but Smiley's going to eat that one, and he's going to...
showed that pain.
Oh, no. We're going to have a stepping violation here, and that means... Oh, it's a penalty. So what that means now is that even though this is a 7-round match, that means that Smiley will have another shot here. And that's a tough situation because already Smiley's done enough to win the fight, but now he's going to have 2. And that's just been explained to him. So this
little bit of payback right here.
I think if you're Smiley at this point, you have the opportunity to just kind of dial back your power. I think he may have an injury to his jaw here. He looks like he's nursing it. Maybe it's a tooth. But at this point, just a couple of clean, soft slaps, and you're going to win the fight. But these are young guys, Mark, and he may want to hurt this guy. Let's see. No.
Yep.
Oh, no. He babied him. He babied him.
But you never know what the judges are thinking.
Very fair official, Dallin Getling. He just wanted to make sure that there wasn't a discrepancy there before moving on.
Solid.
And there you have it. That was a nice little back and forth. It's a battle of wills. And Senpai Spanke has made his SlapFIGHT Championship debut. He goes 8 slaps from Smiley and stays on his feet. And unfortunately, his penalties are going to be his downfall.
But he's got to go back to Michigan, poor guy.
He does. But I tell you what, that was a fun fight. And for the fans of Senpai Spanke, I don't think they're going to be disappointed.
Smiley! Don't go anywhere, man. Stay right there for me. There's your
buddy.
beautiful medal. Come up here. Let's talk to the people.
Yeah.
Smiley, new guy,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now you got a unique stance. Has your stance changed a little bit on the receiving end? It seems like it's gotten wider.
Oh yeah. The wider it is, the more I feel like I get like suspension with the slap. You see what I'm saying? Whenever it tosses me over, I still got good balance to come back up. You know what I'm saying? But it was a great fight.
Right.
Like I really enjoyed getting him in the door. Hopefully he comes back. And fights somebody else.
Well, you guys, right at the beginning, you guys had like offsetting stepping violations
Yeah.
and got close on a couple, So but it seems like you corrected it about halfway through. You think you got a hold of it there?
Oh yeah, I'm a little disappointed that it happened at all. Honestly, it never happens in training, but yeah. I mean, I'm glad that I pulled it together. Got it in there and brought the home win for Biscuit.
You got it, Team Biscuit. Once again, your winner, Smiley.
All right, I am here with Boston Slappah, not Slapper, Slappah. That's Boston, right?
Yep, gotta get rid of the R.
All right, obviously you're from Boston, and what's your combat sports background?
I dabbled a little bit in underground fighting in my house from a small town of Merrimack, Mass, East Coast. Yeah, I'm just here to have some fun, a buddy of mine.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that, dabble a little bit with as much as you can,
We would all fill up in my house and beat the crap out of each other and have fun doing it.
Okay, so were gloves involved?
Yes, of course. Safety first. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I believe him. It sounds like a Fight Club type of a thing.
No, we don't talk about Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight
Yes, were gloves always involved?
Always involved, sir.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right, and so what brought you to the slapping?
I found myself in a DG warehouse in the middle of MO, and my guy Biscuit, James, he got me involved. Said, hey, why don't you get some aggression out in life? And I said, why not?
Right on. So you give the slapping a try. You want to make this a little bit long term?
Yeah, I want to make this a thing.
Okay.
I think this gives me something to do.
All right. So motivation for a win, right?
Motivation.
And you're going to be
day.
going against Classic Lizard. You know anything about him?
I saw a couple videos. I don't know. Not bad for an amateur fight, just to get me into the zone and feel what it's about.
Good first time.
Exactly.
First time fight, you think?
Yeah, I think it'll be a good first time. Hopefully, I see him. I haven't got to see him yet.
Yeah, he hasn't been here. He'll be here.
Okay. I hope so.
All right. Well, good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and retired Muay Thai fighter Classic Lizard returns tonight at SlapFIGHT Championship. The Lizard debuted at Onslaught, losing to SlapKage, but returned last month to compete in PLN's Slap Poker. With newly refined skills, Classic Lizard is looking for his first win tonight at Young Guns.
The following contest is a middleweight matchup scheduled for 7 rounds. Introducing first, representing Team Biscuit. From Merrimack, Massachusetts, he weighs in at 203 pounds, Boston Slappah. His opponent donning the black jersey, weighing in at 204 pounds, from Raven Den, Arkansas, Classic Lizard. Watch that cord, okay, buddy? I'm coming behind you.
And as always, our lead official, Dallin Getling. And Mark, Classic Lizard coming in, he's 0-1, and he also suffered a loss recently at Slap Poker, which doesn't officially go on his record. It's an exhibition. But this is his third time slapping. The Boston Slappah, part of Team Biscuit, and definitely got a little bit of a height advantage here, but they came in at about 2 pounds difference. So anybody's game here. The odds are pretty even. Boston Slappah versus Classic Lizard.
Yeah, it's very evenly matched. Classic Lizard did look good hitting the pad backstage. I was pretty impressed. He's been practicing.
Yeah, Classic Lizard, he's a lifetime martial artist. He loves the slap fighting game. He's just gotten involved with us in 2024. And so far, very popular with the guys here, but haven't had a single firefight just yet. So maybe tonight. All right, the Boston Slappah has won the coin toss, and here's his first slap. Oh! Wow!
Solid.
And he rings the bell of Classic Lizard.
Ate it.
Wow. Classic Lizard's going to swallow that and shake it off.
Big first slap. He took it nice.
Yeah, he did. Wow. Okay. And now we have Boston Slappah. He trains with Team Biscuit. Look at him. He's going to flex these lats. Got a nice, mean look on his face. This guy just completely changed in that moment.
Tuck that chin a little bit.
Now, sometimes the taller guys, as you know, Mark, will lean over the barrel. That's a problem. Look at him. He knows to stay far from the barrel.
That's a big target. He could tuck it a little more.
All right, this is fantastic. Look at this guy.
1, 2,
Here's your windup.
3.
Oh! Holy smokes, Mark!
I told you that chin was up.
Classic Lizard's going to take a knee here out of respect. And the Boston Slappah just took him 15 minutes to fall down. This is a big dude. But you can see by the look on his face, he's not hurt. He just might have some hurt feelings here. Again, he trains with Team Biscuit. His defense there looked fantastic, impeccable. Hit the ground and immediately popped up. So we definitely have a gamer here. And Classic Lizard now has to be careful not to adrenaline dump. Each competitor has 60 seconds after receiving a slap to shake off the cobwebs and return to the barrel. And as you can see here, rolling into round 2, the Boston Slappah is back at the barrel. Here we go. Wow. What a great slap. And again, the classic Lizard eats it and stays in the pocket. Wow.
Solid chin.
Now, Classic Lizard made the choice to put on a little bit of weight here, and I can see where it's helped his game. He was right. He was a little bit light. He cut weight for his first fight, and yeah, I can see here he's definitely got a chin, and he's shown us that he's got some power. And now he's got a real opportunity.
Brings him in.
Look at the intensity in the face of the Boston Slappah. Here we go. Oh, and another good shot, but the Boston Slappah only dazed for a second.
Wow.
You can see him recover quickly, and now we've got a warning for stepping.
Gives him the thumbs up and the step.
Now, the Boston Slappah played that off really well, but as you probably saw, there was a little stumble step there, and a little bit of power. Oh, there you can see again. He's going to need to be careful here because those things are probably apparent to the judges. And Boston Slappah is having a great time here. In his corner is his teammate, Firecracker.
He was very, very confident backstage talking to him.
Yeah, these guys really, really want the Boston Slappah to be part of the Slap Fight family, and this is his opportunity. But Classic Lizard did not come here to lose.
2, 3.
Oh, and he eats another one, Mark. Holy smokes.
What a chin.
Wow.
Didn't faze him at all.
This is a great fight. Classic Lizard came down, brought his wife and his father. Last time he came to visit, he brought his daughter. His wife is a family guy, loves the sport. But when it's time to compete, this guy is all about moving forward. And now you can see the Boston Slappah is a little bit nervous here. He's a little bit nervous. This is going to be his third slap. He's gone down once. He was dazed a second time. Currently, you can see that Classic Lizard is concealing that the inside of his mouth is bleeding. You could just see for a moment.
Just still showing that chin.
1.
Here's your windup.
2, 3.
Whoa! And Classic Lizard with another knockdown. Holy smokes! Wow! The Boston Slappah is hurt. He's going to take a few seconds here. Our medic's going to talk to him. He's asking us not to stop the fight. He's got 60 seconds here. He's saying he's okay.
Love it. Come on, brother. Get up.
Tough guy.
Get up.
Now, here's what happens when the medic enters the mat. When he steps onto the mat, the clock stops. So typically you've got 60 seconds to regain your composure. But in this case, with the medic on the mat, Boston Slappah has a little bit of an advantage here. He gets to kind of rest for a second and recover. But he is asking them to please not stop the fight. And as long as he's still cognizant, they will let him return.
Get up slow.
Wow, this is a tough guy here, Mark. Wow.
What a fight.
Okay, our official Dallin Gatling's going to have a conversation with him here just to make sure that he's okay to continue. And as always, fighter safety is key. People sometimes think this is a brutal sport, and they sometimes feel like it's just unsafe. But the rules are in place for a reason, and so far we've had the good fortune to not have any serious injuries. And as I'm saying that to you, Mark, I'm seeing the fingerprints on the jawline there. Those were perfect slaps by Classic Lizard.
Just temporary.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
Just temporary, but what, 6 years? Doing good.
Yeah,
No
absolutely.
injuries.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, the Boston Slappah is about to make the decision here if he's going to step back to the barrel and compete or if he's going to tap. And it looks
Come on,
like
brother.
He's
going to play.
He looks like he's going to step back in here, but this is a gut check.
Still knock him out.
It's a gut check moment, Mark.
He can get the knockout.
He's come a long way. He's done a lot of work. He's got nothing left to prove. He's competed. He looked good. Because you can tell by looking at his face that right now he's not totally confident, but I think he's going to go ahead and stay in it for his team and for his coaches. And anything can happen. This is a big old boy, Mark. A big one. Here we go.
Needs a big one right here.
Well,
knockout, he wins.
It's kind of inappropriate.
Yeah.
He's got a nice, mean face. I like to see him make that in the face-off.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, and Classic Lizard is eating some bombs tonight. That's a 4th shot to the jaw, and Classic Lizard is standing here about to win this fight. All he needs is to touch this guy one more time on the button, and it's going to be a wrap. And you can see now Boston Slappah, he's going to go ahead and employ that great defense. Just enough of a shoulder roll, just enough of a chin tuck, but not against the rules. Look at this. Oh my gosh. And that's going to be a nice slap, but it doesn't get it done.
A little bit short.
And the Slappah's confidence is building here, Mark. Now, if I'm his corner man, I'm not going to touch him, but I'm going to tell him just to stay still for a second here and recover, bud. He's stumbling all over here like C-3PO. This is not necessarily the best look, but he is on his feet.
Just he's gonna need a few milkshakes tonight. That'll help a lot, I would think.
Okay, now he's going to fiddle around here with his elbow, with his shoulder.
Strategy.
Looks like he's okay. I don't know about any pre-existing conditions here, but he may be somebody that suffers from a shoulder injury here, or he could be looking for a way out, Mark. I've had a few conversations with him over the last couple days, man. And, uh-oh.
Come on, brother.
He didn't seem like a guy that would
Come
tap.
on.
Okay, he's going to have the medic look at his bicep here. We may have a torn bicep. And if that's the case, we're going to have a TKO win here for the Classic Lizard. You can see he's jazzed.
And
that's going to be it, Mark. Classic Lizard moves his record to 1 win and 1 loss. And absolutely
Big man.
well-deserved. The Classic Lizard with a big win. Let's go down to the barrel and our host, the Space Cowboy.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get you in here. We've got, man, that was a good matchup.
Thank you.
All right, man. This is the 3rd fight?
Third. Yes,
Third fight? First win?
First win,
All
yeah.
right, man. Well, he was no slouch.
No, he wasn't. He's a hard slapper.
Right. Well, I mean, he slapped so hard he tore his bicep, man. So, I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
that's something.
Well, you've obviously been training, putting the work in since the last couple of fights. You've been studying some film, studying some tape?
I have.
It helped tremendously, doesn't it?
It does. I want to thank Frank the Tank for giving me some pointers. He's an excellent guy.
Absolutely.
Excellent guy. Mark Coleman, I love you, brother. You gave me some pointers as well. Thank you, guys. I love it. I'm looking forward to coming back.
Wins going home to Raven Den, right?
Absolutely.
And let's get a little bit of background on the name, man. I need to know where the name came from.
I was about 14 years old and I signed up for Sony PlayStation, and they automatically gave me the screen name Classic Lizard.
Thank you, PlayStation.
And it stuck.
And it stuck.
It stuck. I'd like to give a shout out to my daughter whom is pregnant. Madison, I love you.
All right. Madison, congratulations, Classic Lizard. Congratulations, sir. Good win.
Thank you.
Good win.
Thank you.
Good win, sir.
All right, I'm here with Bad Influence, and Bad Influence, you were another one that got your feet wet a little bit by starting off with slap poker last time, and you won it.
I did.
Out of nowhere, you were going against 3 veterans. You ended up being the winner, and I think there was a little bit skill involved, like strategy rather than just the slapping. Because, but that was a great way to kind of introduce yourself to the sport.
Absolutely.
But now you're going all out, right?
Yeah, all out. I'm standing.
Yeah.
That's all.
And who you competing against?
Mexicutioner.
Mexicutioner. And you told me that your son actually, it wasn't because of him, but he was trying to matchmake that fight, right?
Yeah, he was.
So
he's a big fan of SlapFIGHT. He knows all the guys. He's like, he got me watching it on YouTube. Dad, come watch these slaps. Come watch these slaps.
And you're like, who's this guy? He tells you, right?
Yeah, and we watched the slap poker thing. He's like, Dad, you're a hero. He's like, I can't believe you're my dad.
Awesome. And
he's
how old is he?
He's 7.
Okay.
And he smacks like he's 12.
Really?
Yeah, he's a beast.
Practice with your son.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he told me, he's like, Dad, your match. He said, good match would be the Executioner.
The Mexicutioner.
I said,
right?
Dad, I want you to knock him out too. So,
okay. Oh well, now there's a little pressure.
There's a little pressure.
All right. Anything you took from the slap poker that you want to apply to the match tomorrow night?
Just the rules, man. No clubbing, no stepping, and
which is a little bit different because you didn't really have to worry about that as much with slap poker, right?
Right.
Okay. And your goal is to make your name for yourself, get a W, and try to get signed. Is that right?
Absolutely. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
One of the most unintentionally comical slappers in the league has always been the Mexico City native, the Mexicutioner. After losing his first 5 matches at light heavyweight, the masked slapper took a hiatus from the sport, but returned in 2024, finally bringing home his first victory at Turf Wars. Competing now at middleweight, the luchador of slap hopes to make a run at the top of the slap fight rankings.
The following contest is a middleweight matchup scheduled for 7 rounds. Introducing first, weighing in at 205 pounds, from Rockaway Beach, Missouri, Bad Influence. And his opponent, donning the black jersey, weighing in at 205 pounds, from Mexico City, Mexico, the Mexicutioner. Watch that cord, buddy. I'm coming right around.
All right, and here we go. It's the Mexicutioner, Mark Coleman, on the left, and the new guy, Bad Influence, on the right. And I can't wait to see how this goes down. Most of the fights on tonight's card are middleweight fights. This one is no exception. This is a new weight class for the Mexicutioner, and so far he's doing quite well at this new weight class. But as always, he's going to have to remove the mask and reveal his ugly to the fans before we slap. And it looks like Bad Influence has won the coin toss, and so he will have the first slap.
Always chaos when Mexicutioner's in town, but Bad Influence, I think he's ready to roll this one. He looks really good backstage on the pad.
All right, the Mexicutioner. He's been competing at SlapFIGHT Championship off and on for about 2 years now, and he's recently returned with a vengeance. And tonight he's looking to put together his second win at the barrel. Now, you can see here these guys are they're playing a few games here, Mark.
Yeah, playing games.
You can see the Mexicutioner trying to keep his hips away from the barrel.
Chin down, chin up. It looks a little up right now.
A lot of gamesmanship here. Here we go.
Watch out, everybody.
Duck face. Oh, and he eats a solid shot but stays on his feet. And look at bad influence,
That
Mark.
one stunk. Yeah, this guy's.
Oh, the line official's going to call him for stepping.
No, not a good start there.
All right, Cowboy. That's a big stepping violation, so that's going to be a warning. And if he steps again, he's going to lose a turn, and that's going to be rough. Okay, the Mexicutioner, Mark, just got the absolute piss slapped out of himself. And he's got a chance to return fire here. But the Mexicutioner is a mystery. Sometimes he takes a lot of damage. Other times he looks for the way out. Let's see what happens tonight.
What was he up to last night? Usually is what matters.
I did see on his social media that he's here in Branson, Missouri, having a good old time with his family. I think he went live several times, and I won't say what he was doing, but he wasn't preparing for the fight. The last time I saw Bad Influence, he was outside slapping a stack of tires, getting his palm ready for tonight. All right, but the Mexicutioner has been here before. You can tell by the look on his face that he does have 2 eyes and a mouth. And so he's going to go ahead and measure, and here we go. Here's your windup. Super slow. Okay, nice slap. And it looks like Mexicutioner seems to think that he clubbed Bad Influence, but I don't know that he did.
What is going on in his mind
I
today?
don't think he clubbed it. It looked like a clean slap. But now our lead official, Dallin Getling, is going to have a conversation with him. And Bad Influence loves the slap game. Former lightweight champion Raven brought Bad Influence to us. He competed in an exhibition fight with our slap poker testing last month.
That says a lot right there.
He's been waiting a long time for this opportunity, and you can tell he is ready. Holy smokes! Wow!
Still there.
Bad Influence with another hard shot, but he's going to get a stern talking to here by Dallin Getling. Now, these fighters all had a rules meeting, a very in-depth rules meeting with the officials before the show. The heel of the hand can touch the chin, but it cannot extend any deeper than the tip of the chin. And that's why these guys are wearing these black wristbands on their wrists. That allows the judge on the other side of the barrel, the one that you can't see because he's behind the camera, that allows that judge to judge the depth of how deep the heel of the hand goes. If the wristband extends any deeper than the chin, then that's a clubbing violation. And so that's how we keep the brains as safe as possible while slapping the piss out of each other. Now, Bad Influence is ready for action. He wants to go 7 rounds tonight. He told me he wants a big knockout, but he wants it in the 7th round. He wants to get some slaps in. He wants to get some experience, and he wants a contract, Mark Coleman, with SlapFIGHT Championship.
He sure does. Earn that with a knockout, though. Or a 7-fight win. Many ways to get it. Just got to look good.
Okay, he's got no towel. He's just opting to grab his own wrist here, and that's not allowed. Okay, here we go. No fear in his eyes.
Got his chin up there pretty good.
Sometimes when the Mexicutioner slaps, he looks like Robert De Niro.
That's a big target.
Okay, so the Mexicutioner tries some weird kind of chop suey type stuff. I think Dallin just told him it was dumb. I don't know that it's against the rules, but it was a kind of a weird slap, and the Mexicutioner always up to try new things, but in this case, that was just kind of a weird little wind up there. You know, Dallin Getling's telling him if you're going to do your Robert De Niro impression, you got to do some dialogue with it. You can't just make the face, and that's fair. That's fair. All right, Bad Influence going to do some more calisthenics here, and it's time for the Mexicutioner all the way from Mexico City, Mexico.
SlapKage there. He'll talk your ear off if you let him.
He's going to slide in here and see if he can take another one of these big ham hocks to the side of the face. All right, here comes his Robert De Niro. He's going to make a little bit of a duck face here.
Better duck face this time.
1, 2,
oh, look how serious.
3.
Woo! Holy smokes. The Mexicutioner, he's fought several times at the barrel. He's only been knocked down once in his entire career. And I remember, Mark, because you dropped him. SlapFIGHT 23.
I didn't think he gave him a chance to catch himself. His head never touched the ground, so I didn't drop him officially.
I think you officially dropped him.
Back then, you were allowed to grab him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, and I am saying this in jest because I can see that the Mexicutioner is cognizant. He's talking to the officials. I'd love to see him stand up and get back to the barrel, but we have not seen the Mexicutioner stand up and continue to fight.
He's thinking hard.
Yeah, this is. Look at this guy. He's so excited. He's jazzed. He can't even hardly keep his mouthpiece in. Fantastic matchup, Mark Coleman. The Mexicutioner versus Bad Influence. Bad Influence looks like he's ready to fight. I tell you what, this is a new face here. I would not be surprised if we did not decide to give Bad Influence a contract here tonight with SlapFIGHT Championship. This guy is on fire.
That's what he was telling me. That's
Frank
what
the Tank.
he dreams of. That's what he wants, is that SlapFIGHT contract. He's looking good right now.
Yeah, really fantastic work tonight. Now, the Mexicutioner is no slouch. At any point, he could touch you in the right spot, Mark, and drop you. And I mean you personally. And I think that the Mexicutioner is going to do some weird little warm-ups here. He wants to
another shoulder?
Yeah, he wants to just make sure he still has the entire arm. And now we're going to see the wind-up. Man, I tell you what, every time he slaps this guy, the water goes flying. Bad Influence is just completely soaked with sweat. He's jazzed out of his mind. He was working out in the parking lot in front of the building earlier. He was slapping tires. He was running back and forth. This dude is ready to fight.
Yeah, the Mexicutioner hits hard. He's just making him look soft.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Now SlapKage is going to tell him just to calm down. And maybe try and make a different face this time. Maybe an angry face or a concerned face, or maybe like you're looking at a long distance. But no, we're going back to the duck here, and the duck's not working. Okay, we got a little bit of shenanigans here. Bad Influence tells him, he said, hold your face still so I can hit you. Oh, and he slaps the absolute
Touch him.
bejesus out of the guy.
He's calling for a foul. Mexicutioner is, but
okay, the Mexicutioner now, he's going to milk this. He is a showman.
Up. Look at that lump on that face.
He is a showman.
Look at that crooked look. Jesus.
He's going to do everything he can to draw the penalty here because the Mexicutioner wants the win. But Bad Influence, he says, okay, give me the penalty. My bad. Get 3 more rounds here. He's got a lot of work. He's already got a knockdown and a half here. You can go ahead and wipe. He's 6 pounds of moisture on his face. Started the fight as a middleweight. By the time we're finished, he's going to be a welterweight.
SlapKage with the information.
he's going to give him a dissertation here on slap fighting. And it looks like the Mexicutioner's listening. He's telling him, he's saying, listen, what you want to do is slap your hand as fast as you can into his face.
You got that pizza coming real soon tonight. Something to wash it down.
All right, the Mexicutioner's coming back up here. It's his turn to do some damage. And Bad Influence is not afraid, but again, Bad Influence is not new to the scene. He's watched every fight, and he knows that this is a dangerous man. Man, look at that. It's like the dad from the El Fockers. And the Mexicutioner is in it, and he almost knocks himself down.
Never seen that before. Look at that.
Wow, what a nice slap, and the kid just absolutely swallows it. Wow. We got some fantastic new prospects here, Mark. This one, oh no, we've got a stepping warning. Oh no. So the Mexicutioner now has a warning for stepping. If he steps again, he's going to lose a turn. And with a match that's already tilted in his opponent's favor, he needs to try to clean it up a little bit and put something together, Coleman.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, my gosh. Bad Influence with another absolute monster slap. This man came here to compete. He's got some talent. And I can tell you right now, this is not going to be the last time we see Bad Influence at the barrel. Wow.
both these guys performing tonight.
Wow. The Mexicutioner looks like he walked into an electric fence. This guy is just getting mollywopped tonight. But he's still in the fight. Anything can happen, and the Mexicutioner has what it takes to win. He's looking at this guy. He's trying to think about, maybe I should hit him in the nose. Maybe I should hit him in the neck. What do I do? The guy won't go down.
That is a big, big lump on your cheek.
Been in the fight business a long time, Mark. I can tell when a guy's looking for a way out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Mexicutioner is going to go ahead and call it.
Oh, no. I hate to see
Well, let's hope he's okay. Let's make sure the fighter's okay, but it looks like Bad Influence is going to go ahead and take home his first victory. He absolutely lumped up the Mexicutioner.
He said he was going to shine, and he sure did.
Wow.
We'll see him again.
Tell you what, the Mexicutioner is going to go back to the medical tent, and we're going to go down to the barrel to the Space Cowboy.
All right, Bad Influence. Making the debut tonight?
No, I did a slap poker.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right. Well, so that's a big win over the Mexicutioner, man. They stopped it. I guess he had a cut in there. So I mean, So you've been doing the homework. You've been studying everybody.
Yeah, I have been. Raven. He's my guy.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
Let me ask you this: It's got to be an advantage going into Slap Fight, especially being a newer guy, when you can go back and look at some of these guys that you're going to be facing, correct?
Correct.
Because obviously when these guys haven't really seen you slap or only have one, they have no film to study, right?
Right.
So
it's true. I got maybe the upper hand. My son, he's 7 years old. He loves every one of these guys. These guys are his heroes.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
He picks the guys. He's like, yeah, you'd be good against that one, that one. So, So I do my homework on them.
Bad Influence. Where'd you get that name?
Oh man.
Or is that just something you are? Is that just something you are?
I am. We'll just leave it at that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Bad Influence. Congratulations, man. Appreciate that.
All right, I'm here with Okie Savage. So I'm guessing you're from Oklahoma?
Yes, sir.
And you have a little bit of a shiner, it looks like. I didn't notice it until we got in the lights.
Yeah.
Is there a story to that you don't mind sharing?
Yeah, on Tuesdays I go down to the gym with my buddies and we just kind of, fight around a little bit, roll around on the mats.
Like using gloves, hopefully?
A little bit, sometimes.
So let me clarify. So is this like MMA training or you just...
Oh, no,
just buddies
call it what you want.
Together?
We just go down there and have fun, go down there and fight.
That's awesome. Okay, so obviously slapping is nothing to you.
No, yeah, I love it.
Okay, and how'd you hear about it? What brought you into it?
Oh, I just been watching on TV. I see it on the internet all the time. I do professional arm wrestling, so one of my buddies does it, and He gave me a call and told me to come down here and try it. Thought I'd be good, so here I am.
Right? Trying to get a W, trying to get
that W, baby.
Trying to get signed up?
Trying to get signed up.
What do you know about your opponent?
I don't know much. I know that his name's Demon, and I know that he's done this, and this is not his first time to do it.
Right.
So.
Right, so he's got a little bit of advantage with experience. You ever watch some video on him, or?
Yeah, I saw some video on him.
Okay.
I mean,
all right, man.
I don't know him at all.
Yeah. So, do you have anything that you learned from that you're going to try to implement or take advantage of?
I'm just gonna try to keep it clean, no clubbing. You know.
Yeah. I mean, that's half the battle.
No fouls.
Yes.
No loose points. You know.
Yep. That's half the battle. It really is. So good. Well, that arm wrestling, I've learned that training really does come into play and helps out with the slappers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you've got an arm wrestling background, you usually do pretty well. So I'm sure you'll do great.
Thank you.
All right. Well, good luck.
So. Thank you.
Journeyman slapper Demon is a retired mixed martial artist who made his debut at the Barrel at SlapFIGHT 20 in 2022. Competing as a heavyweight, Demon lost his first 5 contests before dropping to middleweight and clinching his first victory. His chin helped him capture 1/2 of the SlapFIGHT Tag Team Championship, but now at his natural fighting weight, Demon is looking to make a run at more SlapFIGHT gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, your following contest is a middleweight matchup scheduled for 7 rounds. Introducing first, donning the yellow jersey, weighing in at 202 pounds, from Owasso, Oklahoma, Okie Savage. And his opponent, donning the black jersey, weighed in at 224 pounds, from Wichita, Kansas, Demon! Watch your step on this board, okay? Step over. There you go. Step over.
And here we go, Mark Coleman. We've got our arm wrestler versus retired fighter matchup tonight at the Barrel. Young Guns, SlapFIGHT 39. This is one of my favorite matchups on the card. Demon versus the Okie Savage. Now, Mark, the Okie Savage is a top-ranked arm wrestler in the state of Oklahoma. He comes to us as part of Team Big Action. Big Action is one of the new signees in 2024, and he's here in the corner of the Okie Savage. Now, Demon is 1/2 of our tag team championship team, Okuma and Demon. But Demon, with a record of 1 win and 4 losses at the Barrel, needs a win here, Mark.
Hell of an athlete right here. Baseball, soccer player, see if he can slap.
Look at the intensity. Oh, and a big slap, and Demon does the stanky leg, but stays on his feet.
At the ear.
To make sure his ear's still there. And it is. Oh, he's feeling this one. That was a hell of a smack.
What happened? Come on, we need you,
Okay, we're going to call the medic in here.
Come on, Demon. We need you.
Really got the absolute brakes smacked off of him.
Ear is ringing.
Okay, we've got a little bit of an issue here. The arm wrestler, something's going on with his arm here, and I can tell you, it looks like he's shaking it like it's a rotator cuff, Mark.
Well, he played baseball.
Okay, our medic here is going to use his cell phone. They're going to look down in the ear canal of Demon and see if maybe one of this guy's fingers is still lodged in there.
Gotta take that first slap, Demon.
You know, Mark, you might have called this. This might be a 1-slap KO. Look at these guys. They're about to light up. Oh, my gosh. Demon looks like he's okay, but it looks like it's possible he's going to pull out here. He's afraid he might have a busted eardrum. That could be the case.
No.
And that's going to be the match. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okie Savage with a one slap TKO of Demon.
Yeah.
And this guy came here to bang. He's hit me up several times about these contracts, and he wants to earn a contract tonight. Let's go down to the barrel.
We did get a referee stoppage. We have a possible busted eardrum. Come on in here, man. There's your medal, man. You want to go ahead and put that on?
Absolutely.
Shoot far, man. Okie Savage, Owasso, Oklahoma. Man, you didn't even have to take one tonight.
I didn't have to take one. Thank God for that.
Yeah, he hits hard too, man.
That's what I heard.
He's a tough individual. So I mean, it's man, that's. Well, listen, I know you got some big things, big plans coming up. Tell us about them, man.
Well, I do professional arm wrestling also. So I just want to come and I want to take over this league. I want to be number one here, and that's my plan.
Well, you definitely made a statement today, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. That was my plan.
Taking the win all the way back to Owasso, Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Okie Savage. Congratulations, sir.
All right, I am here with FAFO. Now, FAFO, we got a good look at you last time. We're very impressed. You went against Frank the Tank, and you were a beast. You guys were going slap for slap. Was there anything that you learned? This will be your second time now. Anything you learned from that experience that you hope to implement in your competition tomorrow?
I'll definitely get my aim down.
Your aim?
Yeah, I studied a lot on that. Me and my son Mason, of course, worked on it, slapping pool noodles and stuff like that.
Okay, I was going to say, wait a minute, you're practicing on your son?
No, he practices on me.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Well, the defense, I don't think was an issue. Man, you were eating the shot. So,
yeah, absolutely.
But you were saying aim.
Yeah, definitely get my aim down.
Mm-hmm.
I've dialed it in quite a bit. Slow myself down. You know what I mean? Slow myself down.
Just go.
Breathe instead of go. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's great.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad so did you watch yourself and then?
Ever since I've been gone. Okay. Ever since I've been gone, it's every day I watch and learn.
Right on. Well, what else have you been doing since we saw you last?
My son, he wrestles, so we've been kind of helping him coach. I've been kind of doing everything with him and stuff like that, trying to get myself into shape.
Right on.
You know what I mean? And him.
Well, we just got done with weigh-ins. Obviously, you're here. Your opponent is kind of MIA. Doesn't mean that the bout is off. We're hoping he's going to show up, but how are you feeling about that right now?
It's absolutely okay. This sport isn't for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well,
he'll be here one day.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he'll be here either tonight or tomorrow.
Absolutely. So he'll be here. I'm sure he'll show up.
All right. We're looking for you, Tyler.
Well, friends, it seems like we've got some bad news. Tyler the Terror, the 6'5", 360-pound behemoth, has left the building. He is not here. He decided not to fight FAFO, and unfortunately, friends, that's all she wrote for FAFO this evening. So let's go down to the barrel and the Space Cowboy Jason Jones with our super heavyweight.
All right, guys, we're standing here with FAFO. And now, we had an opponent lined up tonight, right?
Yeah.
And Tyler the Terror did not show up. So I know you've been working hard and you're getting ready for this.
Absolutely.
First of all, FAFO, what's it stand for?
Fool around and find out.
Fool around and find out. I got you. Yes. What have you been doing to get ready for this? Because I know you were prepared, man. I saw you warming up earlier.
Absolutely. Me and my son, Mason, we work. He slaps me in the face with a noodle and he holds stuff. And my wife, Samantha, she holds stuff and lets me slap it. And I slap a big 38-inch mud tire. It's a 10-ply.
Right on, and that's what we do for the job?
That's what we do for it right there, buddy.
Now, you're from Las Vegas, Arkansas, right?
Yes, sir.
And now you're living where?
Here in Branson.
Branson, Missouri?
Yeah.
Right. What are you doing?
Working down at Kilroy's on the beside the landing in the old downtown.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
You liking it up here?
Yeah, I ain't never leaving.
He's never leaving.
Never
leaving Slap Fight either, man. We're going to get you an opponent here, but give it up once again because he did show up. FAFO. It's FAFO.
Fans, we've got some bad news. Unfortunately, Wildman is unable to make it to the venue tonight. Due to some travel difficulty, Wildman will not be able to face SlapKage in our featured fight. But good news, Black Larry is on the scene, and Black Larry will be stepping in to face SlapKage right now.
Once again.
SlapKage began his career with 5 straight losses, dropping himself to the bottom of the middleweight rankings. But the Texas-based slapper continued to pursue the sport, steadily improving until recently capturing his first victory versus Classic Lizard at Onslaught. The anime-influenced slapper returns to the barrel tonight in hopes of bringing home a win streak of his own.
The following contest is a featured fight scheduled for 10 rounds. Introducing first, donning the red jersey. He weighed in at 186 pounds. From Corsicana, Texas, SlapKage. And his opponent donning the black jersey, he weighed in at 165 pounds. From Branson, Missouri, representing BFC Extreme, Black Larry! What's that cord,
Holy smokes, Mark Coleman. Once again, Black Larry stepping in from the audience, passing a doctor's physical and competing. He did this last month at Freak Show and won a 3-man barrel match. And then just a few weeks before, he did the same thing at Pro League Network's Jiu-Jitsu Championship and won by submission in the front seat of a Toyota Scion. Black Larry is the MVP of PLN.
Yes, he is.
And tonight, he's going to give up over 20 pounds to face SlapKage in a featured fight to save the card.
SlapKage just knocked out Classic Lizard.
Yeah, just got a big knockout over Classic Lizard.
This is the big fight on the card right now, man. I was excited before. Black Larry, man. I'm gonna go with the Larry.
All right, but Black Larry's going to take the first slap. He did win the coin toss. And we're going to learn a lot here about SlapKage. SlapKage from Corsicana, Texas. Been in the game a while. He's got a strong chin.
Smooth, watch this slap.
Oh! And SlapKage goes down! Whoa! Black Larry takes a knee out of respect, but SlapKage is out on his feet. Lead official Dallin Getling's taking a look at him here.
JT, he looked amazing on the pads. He gets better and better. This is a young superstar in the making.
Wow, in his corner, FPS. Wow, I cannot imagine that they will allow this fight to continue. What an incredible knockdown for Black Larry. I'm not so sure this isn't a knockout
of the year.
This is a big, big move here. SlapKage, we're going to make sure he's okay. Black Larry looks concerned. Wow. Just a few moments ago, Black Larry was just over to the side. We weren't quite sure if Wildman was going to be able to make it to the venue.
Had to get permission from his wife.
Yeah, I guess so. Black Larry
put his hair up. I think it's a new rule maybe, but I love it.
Black Larry just trying the best he can to hold it together. Oh, and he's won the fight by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Black Larry.
Black Larry.
We're going to check back with SlapKage. We'll let you know a little bit later in the broadcast if he's okay. But he's not going to take any more damage tonight. And the Space Cowboy, Jason Jones.
All right, man. Big win. Didn't even take a slap. Black Larry. Big win right there. I mean, I know you've known that guy for a while.
Yes, he's very tough. I've watched a lot of his film. I'm a big fan of him.
Dude, you slapped the soul out of him, man. I've never seen him do that before. So I know that you're working hard. You're here, BFC, you guys are putting the work in and stuff, but that's a dude that does his homework too, and sometimes it's just a matter of the luck of the draw who gets a slap fight first sometimes, right?
Yes, sir. He's very tough. I got a very lucky hit in. He's very tough.
Absolutely, man. Well, listen, congratulations on a big win. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner in the first round, Black Larry.
One of the most exciting new faces to enter the slap scene in 2024 is Oklahoma-based slapper FPS. Always willing to step up to top competition, FPS has faced top contenders and champions in his 4-fight story arc. With a record of 2 wins and 2 losses, FPS needs a win tonight to continue his rise in the lightweight rankings. Undefeated and ready to run at the lightweight title, Team Biscuit standout Firecracker has returned from injured reserve and is ready to finish what he started during the Sub-Zero lightweight tournament. A win over FPS tonight puts Firecracker in the mix for the next lightweight title opportunity.
Gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of Slap Fight 39 Young Guns. This will be scheduled for 10 rounds. Introducing first, donning the black jersey, weighing in at 143 pounds. From Team Biscuit in Fulton, Missouri, Firecracker! And And his opponent in the red jersey weighed in at 150 pounds from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, FPS.
Time for the main event, SlapFIGHT 39 Young Guns. We have had an incredible card, Mark Coleman. We've had some great new talent, but this is why we're here. It's Firecracker on your left, and on your right, FPS. FPS has just won the coin toss, Mark, and that's a big advantage.
Big advantage, but they both look bomb on the pads backstage.
Yeah, warming up. These guys have really put some work in. They're good friends, but they're also adversaries. Ever since their fight was canceled at the Sub-Zero tournament final, they have been ready for each other and chomping at the bit. And with FPS winning the coin toss, the eye contact from Firecracker has stopped momentarily. In the corner, Firecracker. Smiley. In the corner of FPS, Frank the Tank. Firecracker is
this
part.
This guy's face look mean. Look
Firecracker is part of Team Biscuit, and we're going to learn a lot about him right here.
Oh my goodness!
And that's going to be the end of the fight. FPS is going to take a seat here, and
say good night.
Oh my gosh!
My gosh, TJ.
All right, now Firecracker did hit his forehead. Firecracker did hit his forehead on the top of the barrel, but the top of the barrel is not going to injure him. He's going to be okay here. It's just that was a hell of a slap. Wow. That was a hell of a slap. You can see the concern on the face of FPS. He's going to slide over here now and try to get involved, but it looks like this fight is absolutely going to be over. This is a first round, one slap KO for FPS. But right now, we're just going to make sure that Firecracker's okay. But that's going to be it. That's the official end of the fight. FPS moves to 3 wins, 2 losses. Firecracker suffers his first loss by knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He's
your
2-1.
winner, FPS.
And it's hard to celebrate a win like that until you know that your opponent's okay. But it looks like he's okay here. He's got a little bit of a cut on the bridge of his nose and a bruise to his pride. Let's go down to the barrel here, and we'll check in a little bit later with Firecracker.
Well, FPS, it's a big win. Firecracker went down hard. Looks like you got the barrel on that. Congratulations. There's your medal.
Hope everything's all right. I seen him catch the barrel on his way down and really worried me.
That's definitely one of the risks, especially when you take a wide stance like that. If you go to overcorrect from getting rocked, and it looks like what he did. And man, great sportsmanship on what you show, but it goes back to tell you sometimes it's the luck of the draw. Who gets the slap first? It really is.
The advantage with the coin toss is a big, big deal here in slap fighting, and that just goes to show right there, because that man could slap, and I was prepared to take one, but like I said, advantage coin toss, big deal.
I know the fans were looking forward to this matchup, and you know, it went down in the first round, but that goes to show you absolutely anything is possible. There are endless possibilities in slap fight, and you try to train for them all, don't you?
Yes, I do. Every day, there isn't a day that goes by that I don't slap, or at least practice on my slapping. Even if I work, after work, I'm still doing it.
You want to throw some shout outs, man?
Yeah, I want to go with the G Grip. They actually sponsored me, and it's a nice piece of equipment to check out. If you haven't heard of it, look it up. It's the G Grip.
All right, family and friends, you want to shout them out, man?
Yeah, I want to say thank you. Oh, Mallet this time. I love my boy Mallet and Frank and everybody out here. I love my woman, Haley, and all the Oklahoma crowd that's proving out tonight.
Oklahoma did good tonight, man.
Absolutely.
Taking the win back home to Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Your winner, FPS. Congratulations, sir.
Well, Mark Coleman, Slap Fight 39 Young Guns is in the books, and I need to tell you, I just came back from the backstage area. It's like a war zone back there, but everyone is okay. Firecracker's okay. He's got a little cut on the bridge of his nose, but he's talking to medics, and he's okay. The Mexicutioner's got a big hematoma inside of his lip. Nothing that he'll just have that drained probably tonight at the hospital, and they're working on him now. And, of course, all of tonight's competitors, we appreciate them. But tonight is a big, big night for Black Larry, FPS, the Okie Savage, and, of course, all of the fans of SlapFIGHT Championship. It's been fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Say goodnight, Coleman.
Good night, Coleman.